What up, y'all? This is your boy, DJ Struggle Snuggle. And, man, has life been crazy for me in these last few days? Literally, have been just bananas, bonkers. It's been crazy. I thought I had life completely figured out. Well, no. Let me start that over real quick. I thought I had life like fuck. Holy shit, I don't know where life is going, what to do, this, that, and the other. I haven't figured shit out. Went to Vegas, did my show, figured some shit out, figured, yeah, it's been crazy. And what it stems from is, and I called a lot of people, the people I called, I cut out completely, or I removed myself for a bit. The people I didn't call, this is where y'all will be listening, and I got to talk to the Doom Coon today, and I'm gonna stop calling her Doom Coon, because the Doom Coon was something between me and her that we joked around and everything. But to Zaina today, and I don't even know if she likes me throwing her name out there, but I'll say her name. It's been crazy. It literally has. It was eating at me because she never responded back to me. And I just said, hey, if it's just because you were drunk, I don't even know exactly what I said, but if it's just playing games, just don't respond back to me. But if you really do miss me, call me, just email me back. You don't have to call me, just email me. Just say, hey, I just was thinking about you, or I miss you, or whatever. And time goes on, and like I said, I've been talking to different people, man, what do I do? This, that, and the other, asking questions, trying to figure everything out. And at the end of the day, and when I wasn't, I was just trying to pray and trying to just think in my head, learn how to, I'm trying to learn how to be patient. And that's something that I struggle with, is patience. I'm patient with a lot of things, but not with everything. And so patience is something I'm working on. Patience. I got patience for days when it comes to destroying somebody's life, or killing somebody, or strategizing, or what's in my DNA. But when it came to love, I'm not patient. I'm patient with the people that I care about. Patient with my daughter, patient with this. But like I said, these last 2 years have been difficult for me. And so patience is something that I've learned that I lost. Well, she called me, and it was awkward in the beginning. Quite awkward. But just to hear her voice was absolutely everything. Everything kind of fell into place. And maybe all she wants is friends. And honestly, that's all I want right now too, is to be friends. I want to completely start over with her. And maybe she's not even in her head man, this idiot, he's probably, if she is listening in, and like I said, I know she is, but she's probably this idiot, man, when she got off the phone, what is, because I said I still love you. She didn't say it back, and I understand, that's understandable. But if you could hear me from a couple shows, even though I erased them, but the people that did listen in, man, from then to now, my whole confidence level, I'm just happy. Everything's falling into place, and how I know things are falling into place is because right away, things are starting to, other people started hitting me up and saying different things, and I know trials and tribulations and temptations and stuff, and sorry, I'm eating a really good milkshake. I'm fucking happy. and maybe she doesn't want any of this. Maybe she just wants to be friends. But you know what? How I know that I love this chick is because even if she doesn't grow old with me, I just want her happy. I'm just happy I got to hear her voice because, man, at the end of October, the middle of October, I didn't think I was ever going to hear her voice. I fucked up really bad. I'm like putting this out on Jump Street, Front Street, everything. I fucked up bad. And yeah, both of us played a part in it, but I played a big part in it. And I don't want to stop hearing her voice, even if it is just friends. And, you know, it's kind of like it reminded me of fucking Dumb and Dumber when she said, maybe if we cross paths, maybe down the line, we'll get back together. And I thought of, like I said, Dumb and Dumber about, so you're saying I have a chance. And that one little chance is all I needed just to figure shit out. And maybe I'm jumping the gun, maybe and everything, but I had already planned on trying to transfer, which I am transferring. I kind of narrowed it down, and I'm just going to buy my time and work on my weight and get my car fixed, pay everything off that I need to pay off, and just be your friend. I'm never going to stop loving this chick whatsoever. And maybe she doesn't love me. Maybe the feeling is completely past. Man, but there's so much stuff out there that I know that love can prevail. Maybe not the new love how it is nowadays, but I'm just hoping and I'm praying that I have that chance. And I know both of us have to work on each other. But I know I have to work on me. And I know I have to make her trust me again. And that's probably the hardest thing anybody has to do. But I'm willing to just be patient and wait for her. And I called different people that I trust. The first person I got, when I got off the phone, I called Frankie J. He's been a homie since forever. And I asked him for advice. He's been married and he struggles out there, and I would never put his business out there. But I asked him a couple questions, like, dude, you're surrounded by all, like you said, and how to deal. You're surrounded by hoes. You know, luxury comes with hoes, you know. How do you do it? And he told me his input, like his everything, and dude, it makes a lot of sense. And I went down the line. I called one of my really good friends, the beautiful Brooke Evers. And I told her, and she laughed and said, well, stupid, but it is what it is. And I said, man, I know it sounds stupid. It might be stupid, but I'm willing to take this jump. I'm really willing to take this leap. I called Emily, and me and Emily talked for quite a while. I love her Australian accent, and we talked, and she said it best. She said, you were never meant for this world, in this, like in the industry, because you just don't fold, you don't cave into a certain, like, you just don't belong. You hold on to your faith, you know. And she knew when it came to with the whole Chloe thing and about the radio station, they wanted me, and I wasn't going to just let them have me. I wanted as a group, and if they couldn't have the group, then I didn't want to end. And maybe that was wrong, but I'm not going to do that to my homies. And maybe I'm sacrificing a whole future, but I'm literally sacrificing my future because I know I'm not happy. I know that if I continue going in this route, I'll never get to the next point, me being miserable, eating at myself, and just doing things that I don't want to do. Like I said, this radio station has been fun. Man, TFOK, it was a great learning experience, and I learned who not to trust in the industry. Because for a long time, when I was in my own type of industry, man, I was kind of naive and stuff, and I thought, man, It's not like this. You got, I was working near a fucking, a chomo, and I believed his word over everybody else's. I was like, no, he couldn't do stuff like that. Without me actually looking it up, he was a straight chomo. He has this whole fake persona of man, anti-bullying, anti-this, anti-that, where he's the fakest motherfucker out there. And then when to get called and to be kind of not labeled as him, but like fake like him, because he's trying to be somebody he's not, and in all reality, he's a sick, ugly person. And I was in that same shoes. I was labeled under a chomo, and a guy that's a idiot, embezzlement, this, that, and the other, and even though I didn't do those same crimes, that name still follows. So, man, it just, everything, and I fought for my name, like I said, I fought for my radio station. I'm a fighter, and sometimes I've learned how not to fight, and I kind of gave up and throw myself a pity party and everything, but I want Zaina. I want her as a friend or as a lover, but I just want her happy. And maybe it won't be today, it won't be tomorrow, I know that for a fact. But maybe a year from now, maybe a couple months from now, I get to hold her hand again. Even if it's for a brief second, maybe I get to just give her a kiss on the lips. Just maybe. But I've helped everybody I possibly can help. The model that I've helped, she's gone on her way. And a lot of people, what I'm trying to say from all this, and like I said, the people that know that I called, I completely removed myself. I didn't have a lot of people on Instagram, but I removed myself from that. And Brooke and Emily and a couple other people weren't happy that I'm making this move, but this is a move that I have to make. I have to make it for myself, because it's selfish of me not to make this move. Because like I said, I'm a ticking time bomb. And if I wanted to fix this, I would have just ended up being a fucking druggie or an alcoholic. And let's be quite honest, I was kind of already going that way in the alcohol sense. I was drinking every day, partying, having fun, doing anything and everything. But we all knew, all of us knew, I wasn't happy. The jokes weren't the same. Just everything wasn't the same. Nothing fit. I'm happy. I really am happy. I just, like I said, I want to be a family guy. And maybe it's not with her, but just the thought of it, it's a thought. And you could place it like religion. The thought of heaven will make somebody just try harder, work harder, be better. Well, right now, this is my heaven. My heaven is I'm wanting to be with her. My heaven is to wake up with her, go to sleep with her, take care of those kids, take care of my kid. More than anything, take care of my kid. Get to see my daughter. Be there. Be the father figure she needs. So, I know a lot of people are not happy with the decision. And there's a lot of my friends that are happy with this decision, but just hate that I'm leaving. And no telling when the actual transfer will take place. And I'm not eligible to transfer until April. But until April, I'm just going to do me. Spend time with my friends. Cut down on the drinking and partying so much. And I let go of the people that kind of might tempt me into do certain things back.